Good morning. Thank you so much for that really kind introduction, Mary Ellen. It's wonderful to be here today. And thanks to my friend Eboo Patel and for this invitation, and Mary Ellen, the invitation to be with you on this really inspiring occasion. And also to my friend Jim Wallace. I'm so excited about this new center that he is building here at Georgetown. And thank all of you for helping to join in this very exciting occasion. And it's also my great privilege to see so many friends and colleagues through the years, far too many to mention. But thank you for all that you have contributed to my own life and what I've learned from you. It's just a privilege to be with you once again. And great to be together with you over the years to build this country to be stronger and more inclusive, more free and more just. It's also my honor this morning to bring you greetings from our president, Joe Biden. President Biden often says that our country's greatest strength is and always has been our diversity. And that certainly includes our stunning religious diversity, which was on display just a moment ago and of course in this room so fully. Our nation is not only one of the most religiously diverse, it's one with remarkable religious peace across our religious differences. But we don't simply enjoy civic peace in the United States. In the United States of America, people of diverse faiths and beliefs make common cause on a regular basis. What a strength, what a gift, what a treasure. Now, in no small part, this achievement is the result of groundbreaking religious freedom promises enshrined in our country's founding documents. Here's one of those promises put very simply. There are no second-class faiths in the United States of America. No matter our faiths or beliefs, we stand before government as full and equal citizens. That promise provides an excellent foundation for working together authentically, equitably, and productively. Still, these are just promises on paper without commitment, without leadership, especially at a time of deep division and threats to our constitutional democracy. Governmental leaders, for one, must demonstrate, both in word and deed, that they are committed to equal rights to religious liberty for everyone in equal measure. So we have to ask, are elected leaders going to bat for the rights of Muslims as well as Methodists, Buddhists as well as Baptists? Is the sick child in our nation's public schools, does that sick child feel as welcome as the Seventh-day Adventist child in our nation's public schools? Is everyone able to practice their faith without fear in the United States of America? All public servants must take such questions very seriously. And we do too, of course, because the commitment and leadership of civil society leaders is also essential. And this is exactly what organizations such as Interfaith America provides. Its commitment to religious freedom for all in equal measure is unquestioned. Its success in bringing people together across deep differences has been demonstrated time and time again. Its ingenuity and impact has been noted across the country and around the world. Through storytelling and other strategies, the Interfaith America is able to bring us together across our differences, not asking us to set aside those differences, but to bring them to the table of conversation. And it does so through this, again, powerful storytelling feature. And I just have to say how powerful the story of its founder is, Eboo Patel, and how much I have appreciated his voice and been moved by his voice in the public square, as well as his friendship and support through the years. So thank you for the vision of Interfaith America coming together right now when it is so needed. As Jim mentioned earlier, we have already worked with these leaders in the Biden-Harris administration on COVID-19 efforts, among many others. And you will remember during the early stages of the vaccination effort, there was a great need for people that were trusted partners, that could bring people together who had concerns, who were big believers in the vaccine, people who were hesitant, people who may have said, no, I'm not doing this, to bring people together to talk and to have honest conversations with a generous spirit. And that's exactly what Interfaith America has done. And we simply could not have done our work without their partnership in that effort. So as it has been in the past, Interfaith America will strengthen our nation, making it more united, more just, and more free. And it's, as I said earlier, its expanded mission could not come at a better time. I go way back with Ibu and with Jim and many others of you, more years than we'd like to mention, I think. But when we began working together, I don't think any of us thought that this work would be easy. None of us did. But I think we all know now that this work has never been harder, but it's also never been more important. So let me thank all of you for coming together across your differences in background and belief here today, and those on the live stream. I know I'm preaching to the choir, but let me say it anyway. There's so much that unites us if we are only willing to look for that unity and work side by side. At a time of too much polarization, far too much, thank you for continuing to defend each other's rights, no matter the climate that you find when you go to do so, for seeking common ground, and for considering how we can grow this precious, precious movement that is illustrated and embodied in this room. This conference gives us so much hope. President Biden often says that America can be defined in a single word: possibilities. In this room and all across the United States and through the live stream and maybe across the world, there are so many powerful possibilities right here. It's my hope and prayer that one day we'll look back on gatherings such as this one and say that this is where some of the finest chapters of American and indeed world history began. This is the place where it began. We look forward to continuing to work with you to help communities heal, unite, and rebuild. So thank you and Godspeed.